Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Smets from rachelsmets.com, and my mission is to empower entrepreneurs to awaken their confidence, facing their fears by taking small actions, using failure as feedback, and acknowledge their uniqueness. That's why I also wrote Awaken Your Confidence. 15 successful people share their journey in this book, from no confidence to tons of confidence. So I love talking about confidence. And today I want to talk to you about facing your fears. How do you overcome your fears? How do you fight your fears and make it no fear? Okay, it sounds really simple, and it is, really. So listen to this. I'm going to take you through 5 simple steps. 5, okay? It's all there is to it. And let me use an example every time, okay? So you really grasp it. Facing your fears. Okay, step number 1. Identify your fear. What is your fear? Okay, that's step 1. You can say, I'm scared, I'm fearful, I'm scared. What is it? What is it? Okay, maybe let's take, for example, public speaking. It can be a small public or big public, but let's say you are afraid to talk to several people at the same time. It can be a presentation at work, a presentation at school, standing in front of a classroom full of people, standing in front of friends and family. Let's take that as an example. So step 1, I identify my fear. I'm scared to talk to a public. Okay? Small or big, a public. Okay. Step number 2, check in with yourself. That means, what is it that you're feeling? Is it tension in your stomach? Is it shakiness, sweatiness? What is it? What is it? Every time you stand in front of people, do you have that, or only certain people? Just really take time to note what is really that fear. When do you have that fear? With who do you have that fear? So it's just a little bit of self-reflection, feeling within you, feelings, emotions, thoughts, okay? So that's the self-reflection part, okay? So maybe I'll say, well, it's really when I'm in front of my colleagues at work that I really get stressed out and I just don't want to do good, but I can't. So yeah, I'm okay with family and I'm okay with friends, but really my colleagues at work, that's so scary. Okay, so that's step 2. I'm checking in, I'm noting, I'm self-reflecting, okay? Step number 3, listen carefully. Fear is as deep as the mind allows. It's something I use a lot in my book. Fear is as deep as the mind allows. It's all here. The fear is really between your 2 ears. It's all in the mind. What are you thinking? Okay, do you have thoughts like, oh, I'm not good enough. I will fail. I can't do this. I'm standing in front of those people and they won't listen to me. They don't care about me. I'm just a failure. I'm really not looking good. I'm not dressed properly. I don't know how to do this. What are those? Those are just thoughts. Those are just thoughts. It's only that, just thoughts. Okay? So remember, fear is as deep as the mind allows. If you put your head full of thoughts like, I can't do this, I'm a mistake, I can't, of course you'll be scared. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Shut down that self-critical voice. It's not necessary, because is it really realistic? Is it real? Are those thoughts real? They are just thoughts, okay? Now, step number 4, break it down in small steps. This is crucial. If you want to overcome your fear, if you want to face your fear, break it down into smaller steps. Okay, let's say you're scared and you're fearful of making a presentation in front of different people. Start small. Start practicing with one friend, with your brother, with your sister, with your mom, with your dad. do a little practice, stand up and think, okay, I have my book here and I want to do a presentation, so I'm just gonna, practice. And then you use both of your parents and maybe 2, 3 of your friends. So you just, every time you take another step, you increase. You're not going to sit in front of a full audience right away. No, you're taking small steps. Okay? So that's how you break it down. And if you feel comfortable with 2 people, you go to 3 people. You feel comfortable with 5 people, but maybe you're not comfortable about your script. Maybe you should practice your script first. So break it down into small steps until you feel more and more comfortable. Okay? And then 5. Step 5. This is really important. Repetition. Repeat, repeat, repeat. There's only one way that you can overcome any fear. It's by repetition. Okay? If you do this one time, it'll be scary as what? Remember I did a video about job interviews? You go into the first time and you're like, oh, I can't do this, and I'm scared and I'm shaky and I'm sweating. The second time goes better. The third time goes even better. The fourth time you think, hey, let's just do this. It's just a conversation between you and me, right? Just like the public speaking. You do it once, you think, yeah, maybe it's not so bad after all. You do it again, you think, oh, well, this one's easy. You do it a third time, you think, yeah, I can do this. And that's when fear becomes positive. Because that's what it is. You have to turn your fear into something positive. And when you overcome it, there's no more fear. Because you've repeated it. You've practiced it. Right? Let me give you another example. Remember the very first kiss? Your very first kiss with a boy or a girl, with a man or a woman? Scary. Butterflies in your stomach. But then, and thoughts like, ooh, what if I can do this? Ooh, how shall I turn my head? How shall I, what do I do? What do I think? Scary. But then you do it again and again. And then after a while, do you even think about, am I going to do it well or not? No, it's just a kiss, right? It's like when you do sales, you're into sales, you knock on somebody's door, you do cold selling, you pick up the phone, you think, oh, what am I going to say? I don't know what to say, I'm shaking, I'm trembling. But then you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. And fear melts away. It's a title in my book, Melt Your Fear. It can be done, okay? Just 5 simple steps. And then repetition, and that's it. And I can guarantee you, where's my book? That all the people in this book that are now standing in front of huge audiences speaking, but also entrepreneurs, these are really successful people. They were very scared at first, whatever their profession is. But they just did it. They faced their fears, and that's my message to you today. Face your fear. Really, there's no way that you can overcome a fear by sitting down in your couch and doing nothing. If you never take any action, if you never face it, you won't overcome it. And there's so many beautiful things in life that you can do. And you can face your fears. And if you face your fear, you awaken your confidence. That's the whole point. You gain confidence, you become stronger, you motivate yourself, you increase your courage. I'm going to shut up because I'm talking too much here, but you get the point? You can increase your confidence by facing your fears, and you can face your fears by taking small steps. I did it. Those people in my book did it. A lot of people did it. You can do it too. Got it? Rachel Smets, Awaken Your Confidence. Thank you. Bye.